Dan Souza!
Hi, Drew.
Hi, Dan. How you doing?
I'm doing well. It is so good to be back.
It is so wonderful to see you again. And our last segment that we did together was air fryer oriented, and we're about to hit that thing again.
We just love air fryers. It's just our thing.
It's also like a healthier way to cook. You can do a lot of crusting and breading without so much oil, and you can also make fish, which is what we did last time.
You know, our last book, Air Fryer Perfection, we had steaks and fish and a huge range of stuff in there. Obviously, vegetables, crispy Brussels sprouts. And the new one, there's going to be 75 new recipes that are healthy focused. And I want to show you one today that isn't even a finished recipe. This is totally in process to kind of help show behind the curtain what we actually do here at America's Test Kitchen.
Tell us, Dan, what are we making?
So we are making a really hearty, amazing lentil and mushroom burger. It really lives up to the burger name. This isn't kind of like, oh, it's technically a burger, it's in a patty. This is rich. It's got that kind of nice meaty texture to it. It's super savory. And there's a lot of cool test kitchen tricks involved in pulling this off. Should we make them?
Dan, I am your student. Teach me.
All right, so we have in a bowl here, so I've done a little bit of work ahead of time. We've got some cremini mushrooms, which are super savory. We've got cashews, which is a totally unusual ingredient in a veggie burger, but they had tons of richness and some good fattiness to it. We've also got some shallot and celery. So we food process that up so you get that nice nubby texture. You know how you want a burger to have some of that? And that's what the mixture we have here, a little bit of bulgur in there as well. And so what we're gonna do is add to that some cooked lentils. Those add some nice creaminess and richness as well. We've also got a little bit of panko. And so what panko breadcrumbs are going to do is bind up moisture. It's going to keep the burgers, holding together really, really nicely. Any excess moisture will get bound up in that. And then finally, we've got a little bit of mayonnaise. Now, mayonnaise is an emulsion. It's really creamy and rich. It's going to obviously add some fat, but it's going to help bind it together and add richness kind of throughout.
Dan, this mixture, before I put the lentils, panko, mayonnaise folded in, did you put it in a microwave at first? And why do you guys microwave?
Absolutely. So we really like doing as much as we possibly can in the air fryer, right? You're going to use the air fryer. Let's not get a skillet out. Let's not do all that. So we do use a microwave. So we food process those ingredients up until they're broken down to a nice texture. Add a little bit of water, a little bit of bulgur, and microwave is just about 6 minutes. And that helps cook everything through and helps it absorb a lot of the moisture.
And the lentils, how do you prepare those to get them ready to fold in?
So the cool thing, you can obviously cook lentils for this, but one of the cool things is it works really great with a can of lentils, which a lot of people don't think about. They buy canned beans all the time, but canned lentils are great. And so it's just a whole can of lentils. Okay, so you've got a little bit of water there. We're gonna form these into patties and they're a little bit sticky. So getting your hands a little bit wet will help with that.
I don't have any. Oh, yes, I do.
And we're gonna make patties that are about a half a cup each. Now, the next step before putting in the air fryer is you wanna spray with vegetable oil spray in the basket. We're not gonna have to flip these burgers, which is amazing. In a skillet, you can flip them and you can break them. Really, really easy to not have to flip them. But the one step is you definitely wanna spray with some vegetable oil spray on the bottom. And I'm going to fit a couple in mine. I think you can fit a few more in yours. So, you just want to space them out, have a little bit of breathing room between them, but as many as you can put in your air fryer is great. And what's wonderful about the air fryer, it cooks from all angles and we're going to get wonderful browning all over. So we tested this recipe, dozens and dozens of times. It's not finished yet. It's still in process, but we got it to a point where it gets really nice and brown. And so we're going to go into the air fryer. We're going to cook at 400 degrees for anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes.
And then we're going to pull out our cooked ones from the air fryer, which look gorgeous, Dan, gorgeous.
Exactly. And so yours are super brown. And then if you want cheese on them, you pop that on, pop them back in for another minute, and you can see it's beautifully melted on there.
Yeah, I'm going with the cheese, Dan, because, well, it's been a week.
It's been a week.
Yeah.
So I've got the mayonnaise, the mustard, the ketchup. I really love that. I'm going to go with a little tomato as well. I think you've got some American cheese on yours, which is like my favorite burger cheese. It's like a perfect melting cheese. All right, let's give this a shot.
You ready, Dan? Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers.
The texture is fantastic.
I love that it has the texture of a burger, right? It's really, really moist. It's, it's what you want out of a burger, but there's so much more going on.
This is like as good as it gets.
It's good. I'm glad
so
you like it that way.
And then you have the pinto and bean and beet burger, the Southwestern black bean burger, the ultimate veggie burger. Dan, spiced cauliflower burger with yogurt sauce. I want to try that one too.
Drew, this recipe here, because it's not finished, we're still sending it out to like our army of home testers in America's Test Kitchen, and I think you're gonna help us out with that. Is that right?
I'm really excited, actually, because our viewers are going to be able to become home testers too. So guess what? We're putting America's Test Kitchen survey onto our website so that people can make these burgers and give their feedback. And you guys will help decide whether or not this recipe lands in the next America's Test Kitchen cookbook. So head to the DrewBarrymoreShow.com/ATK survey to participate. And that's not all. I'm really excited to announce that you can now get actually your hands on this very air fryer. And this is in our launch color, which is the sage green from the beautiful collection of kitchenware that I designed and creative. It's exclusively on Walmart.com right now. The whole line is coming to Walmart doors April 19th. But I want to send every single VFF one of these. And I just want to say happy St. Patrick's Day with our sage green air fryers.